Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft with KO. Or at least that's what it'll be called until I can find a better name for it, because let's face it, Minecraft with KO is kind of shit. So in this episode we are, well, let's just go for a walk to begin with. Farm. Oh yes, food situation, we should probably point that out first. I have cookies. I have lots and lots of cookies. For one, I like cookies. And for two, I like cookies. But for three, the alternative food source to be made with wheat is bread. We all know this. Now, it takes 2 bread to make 8 cookies. It also takes cocoa beans, but I have ample supply of cocoa beans, and I'll show you where they came from in a second. But it takes 2 wheat to make 8 cookies, and 1 cookie restores 1 hunger haunch, one of them. Whatever you like to call them. Personally, I prefer thingy. So in this LP, they will now be known as the thingies. Whereas bread restores, I think, 2.5 or 3 or something near there. And it requires 3. So if you think about it, cookies are just better value for wheat, really. That's all there is to say about it. And unfortunately, we still don't have a very steady supply of wheat, so we have a very steady supply of cookies though, and that's all that matters. We need a cocoa bean to make a cookie. Steve, if dentistry existed in this game, you would be so screwed. And now, I will now show you where my source of cookies came from. It came from that tree, and that little stub, and that tree over there. And as you can tell, there is a lot ready to be, oh, and there, and over there. And, no, I didn't plant that one. In fact, I didn't touch that one. They're still ready to be harvested, but I am not going to touch them for the time being, because I have plenty. And I don't want to clog up my inventory more than it already is. It's probably... okay, that's good enough. So we're going to go take a look in here. I've hollowed out the inside of it somewhat. I've hollowed it out with it. I've done nothing with it. The wooden panels are where I dug further than I liked, and initially I moved it back to there because I dug that far back and then I really didn't like that, so I moved it to there, then I didn't like that, so I moved it to there. It's been a lot of back and forth. I'm going to want that on my bar. Over here, apparently we dug into the entrance to a cave, which we might get to later in this episode. And back here, we dug far too far. Actually, I had to fill some of that in with dirt because, oh wow, I can actually reach that from there? That's weird. Am I supposed to be able to reach that from there? That's, what, 4 blocks? That seems like a really far distance to be able to reach. That seems wrong. Anyway, so yeah, this is kind of what we've got now. I did that just because I was stressing something out, but I really don't like this right now. So between this episode and the next episode, I'll spend more time working on this, and then I'll get back to you guys when I have a better idea, because right now I like this. I like the outside. I kind of really like the outside, actually. The more I've seen it, the more I've liked it. But then you walk in here and it's, ooh, that nice, warm, fuzzy feeling. Then this. Bleh. This is just a whole heap of bleh. And it's bleh. Though this is probably the only thing I like about in here. So, in this episode, we're going to... and that crafting table is going to stay there for the rest of the time. Cool. We don't need coal. Yet. We will need coal eventually. I want to find out how to get into that cave thing. Like, it's connected to my house. I should be able to get in. Ow. Like, I'm not even sure if this leads in. See, I'm totally distracted, and this is why I'm not going to be working on the house this episode, because I don't want to keep getting completely distracted. Seriously, I have no idea how to get into that thing though, because it's like, it's open. It's open to the air. But I just don't know where. Okay, that's magic, okay? We've established that much. It's just magic. And that's all there is to it. Magic, nothing more, okay? No more questions. So, what we're going to do this episode, we're going to do a couple of things. One, we're going to go over yonder, because... Creeper! Where's my sword? Holy jeez! Okay, we killed him. Don't worry guys, don't worry, I've got this under control. Okay, so, we're going to head, actually we're going to sleep first. Then we're going to head over yonder to the biome where we got the oak and the birchwood, because I want more oak and birchwood. Then when we get back we might do some caving depending on how long this episode's been running. So right now we're just going to clear out our inventory of all the crap we don't need. Yes, I know, it's just completely destroying my quote-unquote organizational schematic system. Organizational, okay, that has to go over there. That's the only thing I get the feeling we're going to need all the food we can. I got an ender pearl. I killed an enderman. But I'm going to do this thing where I have a enderman versus me counter. Oh, hang on. And so far, in my mind, I'm winning. Because I've killed 2 now, and they've killed me twice actually, because... Never mind. It starts fresh now. Now. Actually, maybe I'll include the... Whatever. It's post-production stuff that I may not actually be able to do because of the editing software I'm using. The Windows Live Movie Maker. What? Who said that? I did not say any such thing. Who would use such terrible... Okay, yeah, I'm using Windows Live Movie Maker because I'm cheap. No, that's not it at all. It's just... We're getting off topic again. That's what this entire series has just been so far. It's just a lack of topic. Hello, cookies. Looky, it's where we're going. Sheep. Okay, that is the issue. Hello, slime. Apparently slimes spawn in swamp biomes. I got curious about why there were slimes wandering about, so I looked it up, and apparently they spawn in swamp biomes if I can learn to speak English. It's interesting. Spudunk. That's interesting. There's absolutely no reason to be down here except to gather this beautiful iron. So yeah, no, there are stuff I want to talk to you. There are stuff I want to talk to you about in this episode. I go to high school. I'm like top of my class in English. I swear to God I am. But no one would ever believe me, especially not God. Why did I bring my hoe? Remain appropriate. Anyway, okay, we're free. Should I punch that in? No. I'm bad to the environment like that. But no, there's stuff I kind of want to have a heart-to-heart with you. Stuff I've been thinking lately. So, hello. Do slimes drown? Can slimes not swim? That's kind of weird. What killed slimes? We're gonna collect the slime balls, because, yeah. Clay. We will come back for you, Clay. Why are the slime balls underwater? See, it's going to be really difficult to have this conversation with you because this game is very naturally distracting. Choppy chop, choppy chop. I feel like I should be talking about what I'm doing rather than talking about my own thing while what I'm doing is happening, but we're not going to collect as much birchwood as oakwood, and we're just going to let these leaves decay because if we do come back here, like, I like areas with trees in them, but only after I've set up my base. Anyway, as I was saying, I kind of want to have a heart-to-heart with you guys. Not really a heart-to-heart. And there's not really that many of you guys. But anyway, I just want to talk to you in this episode about various things, such as, you know, where this is going, where this relationship is going, and whether or not I think we can handle to be fully committed with one another. You know, that sort of stuff. Very non-committal, obviously. And we don't want to make anyone feel uncomfortable. Pink sheep, 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 pink sheep. Hello. What the hell? What was that, you demon? Run away, run away, run away, run away from the evil demon pink sheep. Run away, run away, run away, run away. Never stop running, never stop running, never stop running. Is this a... That's not a desert biome, that's way too small, that's just a... It's a beach. It's a beach biome. I didn't even was aware. I am head, like, ask anyone. I am head of English. I'm going to be a self-published author soon enough. But no. So. Choppy chop chop. Oh man, I really need to focus. Oh no I don't, let's be honest. It's not entertaining in the slightest when I try and focus. because I can't focus. This is why I was doing the more edited style in the last episode, because I know I can't focus on things. I'm usually a very patient man in real life, but in Minecraft apparently not. So, what do you know? But no, okay. I feel like we've now got into a rhythm and I can start talking about things. So, the whole thing with this is it's kind of an experiment. I don't want to say kind of an experiment because that makes it sound like I had that thought before I started doing this. I've kind of always enjoyed the idea of doing YouTube LPs, and I've done a few things like that in the past, and they've always been really fun to make, and these ones especially have been really fun to make because, like with the last episode, I've got to try out like that editing technique and that sort of thing that I really enjoy. Like it was a bit, awkward to figure out at first, but it was fun to do. And hopefully you guys enjoyed it, but most importantly for me, it was fun to do. And this is the sort of thing that I've always kind of... Okay, thank you, frames. This is the sort of thing that I've always kind of enjoyed the idea of doing, and I've always kind of sort of had fun doing it. And yeah, so that's kind of the reason why I started doing this. It was something that I'd considered doing before, and I only recently got this beautiful thing, this new computer that I'm on, which allows me to run Minecraft and Fraps at the same time. Yeah, see, I'm editing with Windows Live Movie Maker, but I'm recording with Fraps. Yeah, try and wrap your head around that. I shouldn't break leaves with my axe, it'll only die sooner. So, like, the first episode I made, I kind of made on a whim. I was just setting up one night and I thought, okay, why not? So I did a couple quick audio checks and then kind of just tossed it out, knocked it out. Thump. There we go. First episode done. What next? The second episode I put, obviously a lot more thought into it. In this episode I think I consider myself as putting a lot more thought into it, but let's be honest, it really isn't going to come across that way. Sorry about that. So, I mean, the thing is, at the end of this month, I'm going back to school for year 12. I'm 16, for those of you who are wondering. But I'm going back to school for year 12 of high school, which is, in Australia, it's the last year of high school, and it's the year when we have all of our super crazy exams that determine our future, and if we fuck them up, we die in a pit for the rest of our lives. And as this LP is showing, I need to study as much as I physically can for English. Actually, I don't. English is one of the things that I'm really just naturally good at. Math, I'm not going to get into my subject rundown right now. But no, so obviously that's going to be a very, like, one of the busiest years of my life, obviously. Like, year 11 was hectic and manic and completely insane, and not just for those reasons, obviously. Just realised I'm not going to be able to find my way back to the jungle. But no, and it was very manic, and so obviously year 12, you can just imagine it's going to be considerably worse, and so what I kind of wanted to get the feel for was how feasible this is to do, Can I realistically do this while... Remember that tree, Can I realistically do this while, attending school and not letting my grades suffer for it? And that's the sort of thing that I'm kind of concerned about, because I don't, I've really enjoyed doing this, and I'd like to continue doing it, but obviously I can't really justify continuing to do it if it's, gonna, in the long term, if it's gonna make me regret the decision. So it's something that I really enjoy doing, but if it's something which I will regret doing, then it's not worthwhile having had done it. And I feel like I've just said the exact same thing 12 times over, but sometimes that's necessary. Just not as much to cement it into your guys' minds, but to cement it into my own. So what I'd like to be able to do is, sort of get a skill, because the thing with YouTube LPs, and I'm not trying to be competitive with YouTube LPs, like, that's not it at all. Like, 100 subscribers would be the best thing for me, and that's just 100. You get people who start doing LPs and say, oh, I want 1 million subscribers, I want to be bigger than... I think Smosh just got #1 YouTube subscribed, which is, good for him, good for Smosh. I don't watch his videos at all. I think he took it from, was it Ray William Johnson, perhaps? I have no idea. I don't follow any of the most famous people on YouTube. I'm a YouTube hipster. Man, I completely keep getting off topic. But no, see, I don't really have any big major goals like that. I kind of just want, you know, this is the sort of thing that I enjoy doing, and what I would ideally like to be able to do is do this sort of thing and enjoy doing it for people, and to do it for people who enjoy for to be able to do something which I enjoy for people who enjoy enjoying something which I enjoy making. Confusion. And it's kind of the same way with why I write. You know, I write because I enjoy writing, but I also, you know, it's amazing when you hear that someone likes something you've written, and it's kind of one of the best feelings one of the best experiences and feelings that I get. So that, I mean, that's sort of the reason why I like to do this, why I want to do this. But obviously, again, I'm about to repeat myself again. But is that this? Holy crap! There are so many pink sheep around. Run away, run away. Oh my god, there's a third one. Run like fuck. Just right now. Go. I don't trust this area. Witchcraft. I spell witchcraft with a W. It's supposed to be spelled with a W. I spell witchcraft with a G. Yes, there's no G in witchcraft. I spell witchcraft with a G. That made no sense. Again, off topic. Who cares? The topic was boring anyway. But you guys get my point, you know, this is kind of to see how feasible it is to be able to do this. Because obviously, like right now, I've tend to be recording these episodes relatively late at night because that's the kind of the only time when my house is quiet enough to do it, and then editing them and uploading them the next day during the day. But obviously, if I'm at school, I won't be able to do that because, well, I mean, during the day I'll be at school, so I won't be able to edit, I won't be able to upload, so... Oh god, oh god, oh god, we're gonna die. Just... Oh man, I didn't even realise it was that dark. It's probably because I have my brightness turned up to max. Okay, we're actually just gonna be dead by the time we... Seriously, guys, come on. Some respect would be nice here. Okay, frames, that's not helping right now. I think that's something to do with fraps, but I can't find the setting to stop it. Again, topic. We had one for a while. I think we live that way. I'm amazed that I found my way back, actually. Quite very amazed. How much birch wood did I pick up? 18. Let's not drown. I suppose I could just do a tree farm when I get back to my place. It'd be nice to have some bones, though. In other words, it must be nice to have some more armor, given that we have kind of a surplus of iron. A surplus. Didn't I leave a... Okay, yeah, there's my exit to that. Hello, Skelly. You dead. You dead, Skelly. Sorry. I'm sorry I killed you, Skelly, but now you are dead. So yeah, that's kind of why I'm now sort of reconsidering why I'm doing this, and I'm reconsidering how I'm doing this. So what I'd kind of like to do is, I think I was getting into a point about talking about, I can't remember, but like I don't want to do this if, seriously, I've got no idea what I'm talking about anymore. But you guys kind of get the point, right? You know, I don't want to burden you guys with, I don't want to, okay, the point has been made in one way or another. Either you've understood the point I was making, or you've not, and you have just been bored out of your skull while I've been talking about this. We don't want this episode to be as long as the last episode, so we'll probably think of something very quickly to do. I could go caving for a bit and show you around in that cave. We need to eat. And while we eat, I'm going to take a drink. Okay, so I wasn't drinking that long, nowhere nearly, but I didn't want to interrupt the cookies, so I just didn't finish eating them. Actually, I'm just going to make some more armor right now. I'll put it back in there, I promise. I'm going to make some more armor right now just to... Yeah, that's it, I think. Phew. Streamlined. There we go. Now we can feel safe. Now we can go out and... There we go. Now we can go out and just wreak havoc. And creepers... Okay. I want a pet cat. I want an ocelot, just so I don't have to worry about creepers. Okay, there was one around here. We know he's here. I can feel his gaze staring into the back of my head. look at that, you can see your bed, my bed from here. That's interesting. There's so many cocoa beans just planted all around the place. I don't even need an automated farm for cocoa beans. I just come here once a day and collect and harvest and reap my rewards. Okay, very sudden caving expedition. Let's go. We probably won't have enough time. We're going to do some reckless caving is what we're going to do. If I can just remember how to get into the main... Ow. No? No ow? Okay. That's not it at all. Seriously, I'm going to get so lost doing this on camera. Okay, this is the first direction we go. This cave is so complicated that there are multiple directions we have to go, all at the same time. So we go this way, and then there's a ravine down here, which I think we've kind of explored a bit. I say we, I mean me. I think I've kind of, yes, yeah, I've kind of Jesus! Okay, God, my armor plan was not helping at all. I got completely sneaked up on by a zombie. Okay, so this caving expedition has... Okay, we're gonna go hide in a wall right now. Okay. I feel slightly more safe. Let's not die down here. That kind of sucks, especially so close to lava. But anyway, now that I'm down here, I may as well finish talking about what I was talking about. So what I'm considering doing is... I'm considering doing a couple things actually. I'm considering making more videos this week. This is Sunday, so tomorrow is Monday, and Monday is probably when it's going to go up. Australian time, of course, so that's what, still Sunday probably, for the rest of the world, because Australia equals stupid time zone. It's not, it's just Southern Hemisphere. So yeah. So I'm probably going to try and make maybe 3 or 4 videos this week, I'm not really sure. But, and I'm kind of just trying to do this to see how easily I can get these made and sort of just pumped out. Like, there's a lot of resources down here that I never picked up, by the way, just FYI. So I'm probably just going to follow the torches, because that's the only way I will ever be safe in this cave. You know, there's a lot of resources I didn't pick up. My pick broke last time I was down here, so I kind of just ran around lighting stuff up manically. Before going, I'll come back later for the iron off camera because there's a lot of iron and I don't want to bore you guys with me just more iron. I'll also come back for the coal as well. I tried to light up heavily areas with gold and I didn't find any diamonds, I don't think. So we still don't have any diamonds and I would really like an enchanting table. Because I die often enough that it'd be nice to not die as often. No, nothing in there. Also, by the way, note on the nether, I'm not going to go into the nether until the new update adds quartz blocks, because I don't want to have to go to find quartz, and I don't want to have to load new chunks and go find new chunks and all that sort of stuff, because that's just kind of tedious. Cockroach sounds are somewhere near. Somewhere very near. We want your string, dude. Come on, you still don't have a bow. I feel like this YouTube LP is not demonstrating the fact that I'm any good at this game whatsoever. Also down here I have, speaking of bows, ow, dude, you're a good aim. See, the thing about doing a LP of Minecraft is it's very difficult to play Minecraft while thinking and talking at the same time. And you have to think, and you have to talk, and you have to play, and they are kind of the 3 main things about doing an LP, and that's kind of what makes it challenging, and what makes it enjoyable for me, is that sort of, ooh, fun. Super happy, fun, awesome times in here. Redstone! Okay, lag is not, that's not a good time to start lagging on me computer. I swear to God, I think that's a Fraps saying. I also think it's what caused the audio desync in the first episode, but I'm not... Okay, let's just... Okay, we'll pick that up later. Okay, that's just still going to trap me later on. I'm setting myself up to die, is basically what I'm doing. And I feel it's going to go spectacularly. But yeah, so I'm considering doing more episodes this week. Okay, there are 2 of you now. There are 2 of you. There are 2 of you. There are 3 of you? What the hell? Okay, ho 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 ho. Kill, kill, kill. Okay, killed. And die, 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 die. Okay. We're alive. And we've got a bow. Victorious. I'm claiming that one as a win for the Kyle team. Let's be honest here, guys. I don't think you can say that wasn't a win for us. Let's avoid dark areas for now. I heard that. Where did that come from? Is that arrow always there? Okay, that's what that was. It was always there. So we now have a bow, which is awesome. I'm just going to finish talking about what I was talking about, then I'm going to wrap this up. So, yeah, I'm going to eat some more, actually. I'm considering doing maybe 3 or 4 episodes this week. I've covered that already. But what I'm also considering is maybe playing a different game as well as Minecraft. So obviously I'll do Minecraft, but I'll also do something in addition to Minecraft, just to sort of give it more variety and sort of as an experiment for me to see how well something, like, I'm thinking maybe Faster Than Light. If you haven't heard of it, you should probably look it up or wait for when /maybe I do a video of it, which I might. I'd like to. I think it'd be fun. And it's a relatively fun game, and I'm kind of curious to see how well that would would work with this. And you know, I think it's something that you guys would enjoy as well. So I might do that. Seriously, frames. Okay, that's definitely a fraps thing, which means I've probably had this. I probably have had this. I do speak English. I speak. Book writing make my speaky English good. Hello, Mr. Iron Sword. Give it unto me. No? No iron sword for me? Oh, damn you. Well, we've got enough zombie flesh to last us when our cookies run out. Maybe cookies aren't a good source of food. They seem to have gone through them very quickly. I don't know. Maybe we would have gone through bread quicker. I don't know. Maybe sparrows fly south for the winter. I don't know. Do they? I don't know. That's just a reference from a book. If you haven't read it, it's called Skullduggery Pleasant. Now I'm just plugging other books, but yeah. So that's kind of my plans for this week, and I'm very afraid. That's kind of my plans for this week, and that's kind of all I have to talk about this episode. And I thank you guys for listening, and I hope you've enjoyed the episode, and I hope this was bearable for you. And if it was bearable and you did enjoy it, then maybe if you'd like to hit the like button, I'd appreciate it. Though that felt really weird to say, so I'm never going to say that again for a long time, I promise. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. I've enjoyed making it, and I've enjoyed, I'm sure, editing it if I do any on this episode. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.